Hello and welcome back to SiGMA's Startup Pitch Edition, where over 100 iGaming startups will be chosen and given the opportunity to showcase their products and services throughout the event come February of 2021. Today, I'm joined by Ashley Sandyford-Sykes, CEO of Crazy Billions Limited, the lottery software provider. And so, Ashley, welcome to the show. And I wanted to jump in ahead and ask a bit about yourself and what key content and solutions have Crazy Billions brought into the industry ever since you guys started.
Yeah, Ani, thanks. Yeah, great to see you. Great to spend a bit of time with everybody. I'll try and not witter on too much, but if I can give you the background, I'm probably they'd call me an industry veteran now, but that just makes me sound old. I've been around a while, B2B space, building slot and casino content for 10, 15 years now. And effectively, just over 12 months or so ago, we started Crazy Billions Limited. And we're a B2B lottery and instant win game supplier. So we basically build content for B2C operators based out of Malta, UK, and other licensed jurisdictions. Give you a little flavour as to what that actually means. That's enabling our operators to give to their customers betting on lotteries, secondary lotteries, RNG, their own bespoke lottery developments, and then those kind of instant win games that cross over between lottery games and casinos that we know so well.
And looking back earlier this February, you stated that the response from the community has been supportive with regards to your vision. And so, how has the story developed since then?
Well, yeah, it's been a whirlwind. That's all these things are. I mean, any new business, there's an awful lot that kind of just takes over you on a day-to-day basis. But the product side has been particularly interesting. So, back in February, we spent a lot of time really talking about our secondary market, lottery betting. Certainly, everybody we spoke to, that was the key interest bit. But I think during a bit of a post-COVID release, there's been a lot more discussion around bespoke game development, and it's amazing how much we've now actually really branched out into producing a lot of RNG product content, very bespoke for operators, so they get their own look and feel and brand on effectively developing their own lottery instead of sitting on the back of somebody else's. Really interesting changes.
Well, speaking of COVID, it certainly had brought some challenges and as well as benefits to all industries, but what particularly about lottery?
Yeah, it's probably, I think, we've all spent 9 months glued to the TV and the news to try to work out what's going and what's happening, etc., and some of the effects. And I think it's fair to say on a lottery perspective, I'm kind of teaching to people what they already know, really, but at a land-based side, it's been a very, very tough time for them. From an online perspective, we've almost seen the upside from that. So certainly from a land-based, you've got to bear in mind that a lottery purchase is exactly that. It's kind of an efficient purchase where you're browsing past the local convenience store or the petrol station and picking up lottery tickets. That just disappeared during COVID in preference to going to the big superstores to do your purchasing. So a lot of that land-based really suffered. But the consequence of that, when more people were at home, there's a lot more opportunity. Also because they weren't getting out and about, they weren't buying their tickets in a land-based environment. And it's I need to get my ticket. Where am I going to get it from? It comes from online. So unfortunately, what's been very bad for some sectors of the industry has actually been very good for other sectors, really.